bow down and worship Him. Worship Him. Oh, worship Him. Yeah, yeah. Say bow down and worship Him. Enter in. Oh, enter in. Oh, consuming fire, sweet perfume, God, your awesome presence, it fills the room, yeah. This is holy ground, ooh, yeah, oh, this is holy ground, oh, this is holy ground. Oh, so come and bow, ooh, bow down, bow down, bow down, bow down, bow down, bow down, ooh, bow down, bow down, bow down.
Praise the Lord, everybody, and welcome back to another vlog. I want to start this vlog off by just telling you how grateful I am that you have subscribed to this community. If you've been here from the beginning, you know that it was not an easy decision for me initially. Let me not say an easy decision, but when God told me He wanted me to come back to YouTube, I was reluctant because at that time I feel like I was a little bit over social media, to be completely honest. Yeah, so I thought that I didn't feel like I wanted to really be on social media anymore. And it was shortly after I got back on after taking my hiatus. So if I could give you a quick timeline, years ago, oh man, what, 5-6 years ago now, I shared maybe 7 years, it's actually linked here, but I shared a testimony, oh Lord, I shared a testimony here that I had never shared up until that point. Right before it, I'd actually shared it one time at our women's retreat. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to find the video or the clips and show it to y'all when I testified at the women's retreat. The start of this entire brand, community, influencing, content creating, if you will, started from the testimony that I shared on YouTube, I think 7 years ago. From there, people started flocking to the channel, to my Instagram rather, and it went crazy viral, and it was like really big, especially 7 years ago to go viral. So yeah, it was really big, really had a huge impact on those who watched it. I won't spoil it. If you have not seen it, I'll link it down in the description. So from there, brands started reaching out, and at the time I didn't really understand what influencing, content creating, I didn't understand really what any of that was. So I think one of the first, it was a few brands that reached out, but Walmart was the first brand that reached out and wanted to pay me for putting a product on my page. I still had a standard, so I was like, I am not about to put this product on my page if it doesn't work. I began speaking, and he was like, that's because that had become your God. You had given your emotions and affections, and that's what got you excited. You no longer got as excited, not that you didn't get excited, but you didn't get as excited to spend time with me as you did to prepare your content. And he was like, God showed me, he said, you know what you're like? An adulteress. You're like an adulterous wife who committed adultery on her husband. The husband forgave her, but she is walking around the house mourning the relationship that she really wasn't supposed to, that she was not supposed to have. But instead of rejoicing that she's forgiven, she is moping. Y'all, it broke me. When God showed me that and removed the veil from my eyes, I was disgusted with myself. And from there, me and God took a 2.5, I don't remember how long it was, journey that I didn't do really any content. I didn't do any paid content, but I really limited my time on social media. I may have had one post a month, and it was nothing that was like content inspired. It was just me posting like I used to do in the old days. Then one day God told me, like in that time, he fine-tuned me, he groomed me, he purged my heart, he showed me my purpose, and I came back with a fire. And I started doing the table talks or the coffee talks, and that took off. And God was able to be glorified in it. Up until this day, I have not done one paid partnership. And I'm at a place now where God is allowing me to do it. So if I see something that I'm aligned with, then I will, but I'm not doing anything just to get the money. And the money is good. So don't think, we're just leaving crumbs on the table. No, the money is good. But unless it's something that I'm passionate about, something that I really like, a brand or a company that I shop at or I enjoy, I feel like they have things that align with what we have established here, then if it doesn't do any of that, then I'm not doing it for the money. So I say all that to say that is the beginning of how we got here today. And after the TikTok became successful, Instagram started growing. God be glorified on Instagram, okay? Instagram started growing. God was like, now it's time to move to YouTube. What I have gained from YouTube and the connections that I've had with so many of you, even through just commenting under the videos, and I feel like I could even more so show who I am, show more of my personality. I don't come off as so serious. People on TikTok and Instagram thought I was such a serious person. I am serious about the Lord, but I still have a good time. And I wanted to just start off and say, I truly thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I love you guys for being here. I know that it's not by coincidence. If you're joining me here on TikTok, God has been doing this work for a long time. And I'm just so grateful that he did, mention to me to come here and do it. So now you all can also be a part of the community. So I love y'all and I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for being here with me. So I am pulling up to my friend Danny's house. She's having a New Year's Day get together. So I am going to hop out and I'll get back on a little bit later. I don't know where I'm going to park. Nope, can't park there. Where can I park? Can I park? Y'all think I can park on the...
Park right here if you can back up kind of close.
Got it. Okay.
Right here.
Yes, thank you. All right, praise the Lord, everybody. Today is the 2nd, and Trev and I are having a New Year's Day gathering at our house. So I'm not running late. It started for 4. It is like 4:10. Only a few people have gotten here. So we've invited some of our friends and family to come over and celebrate the New Year with us. And of course, I can't leave out my girls. So I am fully dressed. I will show y'all my outfit and then we will head in to start hosting. I'm in my hosting era.
So I wake up in the morning and like, oh, she's still at home. That means I need to get dressed and head to work. And then one of my other friends, we went to high school together. Her mama doesn't have her location, so I made her give it to me. Cause like she have her sister, but like you live all the way in Dallas and nobody got your location.
That's not your husband.
First guest always.
Always.
Always on time.
I don't know
And
about
even though
always.
you are always on time. I feel like when are you late?
But yeah. And I think we had it before. I think we had it whenever we were working together at the dermatologist because our schedule was alternating. And Mom was
I would have
like,
just made 17. Cause
I said,
all
Mommy, you should have. Because the challenge wasn't there. Then when I got to high school, they accidentally put me in regular.
Don't worry about it.
He's already, right?
Why should you give up on God? We did.
Dorothy Norwood, how do you get the devil off? How do you, hey! According to Jacqueline Carr, if I had not been for the shaking, would she have been ready for it? My man. If he did it before, then he do it again. Look well, Byron Kings, bless the Lord. Just Mary getting themselves together. Sorry. And he's in on good time. God stepped in and built what? God stepped in and built what? He built something. What construction workers working on?
A building, a foundation.
Close. Come on, give me some more.
Building foundation.
So we. How are we gonna get to heaven traveling on a what?
A world, the road.
What's another word for a world? Highway.
You didn't give us multiple choice.
I'm sorry.
Angels bow down before him in heaven and
Adore him.
for I know. Oh.
Jesus is real.
Yes. You don't love God. What's wrong with you? Hold on, because what is going to change? Since victory is yours, where do you tell Satan to go?
I told say, get thee behind me.
That's right.
Come on, Jake.
What did Father Abraham have?
7 sons.
Yeah. And many sons, yes, Father Abraham.
According to Mary, she writes the checks with a whole lot of blood.
Zero.
What does Franklin and the family ask God to fill them with?
You saying you know
What we got?
The Holy Ghost. Holy.
If something is like special, like what is it?
Precious. That's it. Boom.
We go.
Yeah, go. Don't worry
What
about
did
it.
Jesus wash on that happy day?
Oh, Jesus. My sins were.
According to Donnie McClurkin, a blank is just a sinner who fell down and got up.
Savior.
No.
He said,
Saint, no.
his name.
Trev.
Okay, what?
Trevor's Reverend.
Okay, Trevor and who built it over? Who built
Noah?
Noah. Okay, put it together.
Noah Trev.
No, put the names together.
Trevor Noah.
Yes. Giddy up.
Horse Coxie.
Okay. In a day, you have this person
Joker.
in there.
Okay.
Okay, not Twitter, but
Snapchat.
not Snapchat.
Instagram. TikTok. Facebook.
Me and my husband got in a what?
Quarrel.
Okay.
What?
Taboo is the Mikey, you were telling me you like to do this. Cheat.
Yoga.
Vintage shop thrift.
Okay. Car, what season is this? Winning
What happened?
One more than that?
Good job, Keith. All right. Brother Jalen.
All right, are we ready? Okay, team ready?
2, 3, go.
We are a what priesthood? Right. Growing up, we would eat this in the morning or at night. Cereal. Yes. Okay. If I admire, okay, if someone is my favorite
Inspiration,
and I look up to
role
them,
model. Example. example.
So what do you do? What do y'all like to do? What is
Copycat.
No, what is your talent?
Sing.
Okay, great. So if they go if they go on a big stage where people watch them on TV, yes.
Idol.
Okay. Oh Lord. School is out. It's time for
Summer.
But what for school kids? What is the
Vacation.
Okay, but what kind of vacation from school?
Vacation.
Okay.
Summer vacation.
Huh?
Spring break?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So blank zone.
Grateful I woke up again. Woke up and took a breath again. Yahweh. Looked up and saw the sun again. I'm grateful for the eyes I have. Amen. I'm moving on my toes again. I'm grateful for the wind against my face. I'm grateful for that sensation of a loved one's embrace. I'm grateful for the lemon juice upon my lips. I'm grateful I can smile when I'm tasting it. I'm grateful. Grateful I woke up again. Woke up and took a breath again. Yahweh. Looked up and saw the sun again. I'm grateful for the eyes I have. Amen. I'm moving on my toes again. I'm grateful for the wind against my face. I'm grateful for that sensation of a loved one's embrace. I'm grateful for the lemon juice upon.
Praise the Lord and welcome back to another vlog. Happy 2026. If nobody has told you, girl, I am proud of you. I don't know everybody's story. I don't know everybody's testimony. I don't know everything that you went through in 2025, but I know that you went through something you could not have made it through without God. So for that, sis, I commend you for not giving up, for not throwing in the towel. It is 2026. This is our year. I truly believe it. Women of God, men of God, we are about to truly be put in places and on platforms and on levels that will exalt God if you are in alignment with his will for your life. Now, if you are striving to be some type of author and that's not what God told you to do, okay, you may write the book. It may have a few sales, but I'm talking about God truly being glorified and us really walking in our calling and doing it the way that God tells us to do it. With that recipe, y'all, there is not one thing that we cannot accomplish. This year, I challenge you to really minister to to someone to draw them closer to God. Now, we always talk about it. We know that your life is going to speak more volumes than any words ever can. But I want you to get out of your comfort zone and find someone who you can minister to encourage them in the Lord, or to provoke them to start their relationship with God. It is 2026. I am so excited for what God is going to do for us this year. I feel something, just this is going to be a good year. Y'all know I'm not a hype man, but I truly feel like God is going to move for his children in a way that we have not seen him move before. And that's spiritually, that's naturally, that's mentally. Things that were broken, I feel like God will restore, because in order for us to be effective in our ministry, to be effective in what it is he's called us to do, we have to be healed. We have to be complete in areas so that we can then minister to others and get them to that same place in God. It has been a busy few weeks, starting with my brother's wedding, the retreat. Then I had a graduation dinner for my little sister the next day. I had our New Year's Eve service that started at 9, and we didn't get home until 2:30 because we had a great time in the Lord. I didn't get home at 2:30. I went to bed at 2:30. So let me clarify that. The church didn't have us out at all wee hours of the night. We were fellowshipping, but by the time I actually went to sleep. So after I had my little sister's graduation. She graduated from nursing school. I had her graduation fellowship. Then we had New Year's, I was saying that. And then my friend Danny had a New Year's Day fellowship. Trev and I had planned to do a fellowship on the Friday where we invited some of our friends and family over, and y'all got to see some of that. So today your girl is tired, but we had to push through the tiredness. I had to round at the hospital. I had 3 admits, and now I'm headed back home. If Trev wants to do something tonight, like me, him, and the kids, I just feel really good. I'm not gonna say I've conquered it 100%, but if you saw the vlog that I did where it says, the title is "Sis, Your Hormones Must Be Saved," and I talked about the struggle in the luteal phase, how I get so emotional. Okay, so I started, just really quickly, I started tracking my cycles to know which phase I was in. And although that's great, and it has some good educational benefits, and I even suggested that that's something really good that you should do, is to know where you are in your cycle, what your body is doing. That's still great information. Let me just tell myself, as I'm learning that, and not purposefully, I would almost give myself a little bit of a pass because, I'm in my luteal phase. I'm not just slamming cabinets and stuff like I talked about in that video, but just kind of being a little bit moody, you know? So when I would see where I was in my luteal phase or wherever, based on what it said I should be doing, it's kind of the mindset I took on. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. That is not the purpose of this app. So I still had the app on my phone, but I stopped watching it, right? And when I tell y'all, although I still can feel the emotions of what's happening to me, I'm like, girl, I am not gonna be moody. I'm a purpose to be more joyful, to be more bubbly. I can't really do a lot about my energy. I try to implement things in my diet during those phases that you lack energy to make me feel better. Does it work? Well, not really. I don't have a lot of energy. And although I feel moody, I don't look at the app to see, am I supposed to feel moody right now? I'm like, God, I don't know what phase I'm in, but I feel moody and I need you to help me. Since I did that video, that has been my mindset after I saw what I was doing initially, girl, and changed it. Then this became my mindset. God, just help me. And he really has. Y'all, I can't say that I feel it in there, but I don't really acknowledge it in a way that cripples me or handicaps me to exude that behavior. So yeah, so I'm done with that. Okay. So I could talk to y'all a little bit more about that in the vlog. I don't know if it'll be in this one or the next one, but something that I really want to share, if y'all didn't notice from last night, from yesterday, whenever we had the fellowship. We moving on up, y'all. Last night, yesterday Trev and I prepared a coffee recipe, and our friends and family loved it. And you know, we can be brutally honest with each other, but they were grabbing like they were getting like multiple drinks, multiple coffees at first. It's crazy because when they first tried it, like I'm kind of watching out of the side, like let me see what the first facial expression is going to be, because I don't want you to feel like you're obligated to tell me. But they're Christian, so they're not gonna lie. But I was still kind of like side-eyeing. I'm trying to figure out, do you like it or do you not? But all of them liked it. One of my friends gave us one suggestion that we're going to implement. But they said that it tastes great, y'all. I had one today and it really is good. I'm so excited. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when we get in this coffee trailer, I'm gonna pray over every last one of these drinks. God, let it be to their acquired taste, because some people like a more sweet drink, some people like more of a coffee drink. God, whatever it is, let that be what they taste coming through on their taste buds. You hear me? I'm proud of me and Trev. Like, this is a really big move for us. Coffee trailer is still being worked on. And a lot of people have been asking, like, when is it gonna be ready? Trev wanted to do a lot of the work himself, and that is what we agreed on. He really wanted to put his heart and soul into it, and my husband is a very detailed person. So with that being said, he is going to get this thing right. So I've learned to be patient, and God has just shown me that I could work on other things. I can work on the branding. I can work on the clothing, which we found some. Oh, you know what? When we get the clothes, everyone who is following the coffee page right now, because we have it private, everybody that's following will post so that they can get the clothes first. And then when we officially launch the page, I'm going to open it up to the world. So if you're not following, I will tag it. It is down in the description. Make sure you follow Kosi Ravaya Coffee. That means my cup overflows spiritually and naturally. So make sure y'all are following the coffee page. I am just so grateful to the small victories that we have. They love the coffee. It tastes really, really good. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's really good. I think we have our ratio down. I just hope to see y'all one day. Maybe we can have a conference, park the coffee trailer outside our conference, and y'all can get some coffee and spend time with me. Let's drive, girl, because we got to figure out what we are doing with the little family, okay? This song here, when I was lost, I just stumbled upon it again. Oh my gosh.
I was talking to my girlfriend about the lost.
Sing, girl.
As good as God's been, I can't afford not to praise His name. She said in life she wanted more. There was nothing this world could offer. She said she could hear His voice calling her name. She said, gonna get myself together and let the Lord make it better. Young people, what you waiting for? Lord, He's standing at your door. He's knocking your sins. But we can make it for a night.
This is on our Living Holy Apple Music list. I've listed it for y'all already. It's in the description to the Apple link, to the Apple Music link. Woo! I used to cry myself to sleep to this song. I had my Apple Music playlist going, and I had listened. I thought about the song, My Body is the Lord's temple, whatever. So I listened to that song, and then I just downloaded the album, and I downloaded the album to my Apple Music. Y'all, when I heard that song, it's like, I remember like yesterday listening to that song and just crying, knowing that it was something bigger, knowing that God had a bigger purpose, and everything the world had told me to obtain for success, I had done it, and it just did not bring that joy, and it didn't bring the fulfillment. And I just remember having all this stuff and laying in my bed and just crying, and this was one of my... this was one of the songs that was on that playlist that I used to just cry to, just wanting God, you know, like, where do I start? Where are you? So it brought back so many memories for me, and I wanted to share, because you may find yourself in that situation where you feel the tug of God on you and you just don't know what to do. You know you're not supposed to be in the world. You know you're not supposed to be indulging in the things you're indulging with. You know that you're not supposed to be in this relationship. You know the things that are not pleasing to God, you know them. And you have a desire to please God, but you have to just give him a true yes. And I just, listening to that song reminded me of where I was, how I was lost and bound. And I just remember just crying like, God, where are you? Man, the Bible tells us how nobody can even come to the Father unless he draw them. So to remember where I was and know that even in my wanting him and desiring him, he gave me that desire. It was almost like he was fishing and I bit the hook. In me biting the bait of God, biting that hook, that desire to want to know him grew. And I just allowed the Lord to just reel me in and capture me and captivate me and take me out of the world and mold me into what he wanted me to. And that same thing is for you if you find yourself in those situations. And if it's something bigger, y'all, I don't ever want you to look at these videos and feel the tug of God or feel conviction, not know what to do next, not what do I, do with these thoughts? What do I do when I want to be better, but I can't? Y'all can always reach out to me. I don't know how, I still don't really know the ins and outs of YouTube, but you can always message me on Instagram. If I don't get to your message, it's because one, the inbox is full, so I'm coming. Two, I have 3 inboxes on there. If I haven't seen you, then it's probably in the inbox that I have to go and approve. I don't know how it selects who it's going to let message me. That's I don't know how Instagram determines who it's going to let message me, but sometimes it gets filtered into an approved inbox. So I am coming. So don't ever watch these vlogs and I know what to do and don't reach out, because I'm here to help you. I know it sounds like a lot, but I feel like God has equipped me and will continue to equip me to help you, give you what you need, or at least the resources you need for where you are. All right, I gotta go.